Entertainment news is up right now with Shaitan Atigarin. Welcome, welcome.
Hi, it's good to see everyone. Hope you had a good weekend.
Yes.
All right, then let's go straight into the music world. Now, Asha is back with a dreamy music video directed by Meji Alabi following the recent release of her single, Ocean. Now, this is coming from her upcoming 5th studio album. Let's take a look.
Boy, you are the ocean.
I like to say that we are, in Arise, we are big fans of Asha. I remember Arise Fashion Week 2020, she performed for an hour and she just blew the crowd away. And looking at Asha, her style, she's just different, you know. You were just talking about the video and how simple it is. I see her kind of delving into Afrobeat. You know, she still has that very calm sound, but she's trying to let people know that, okay, I got this too. What do you think, Hawa?
I definitely think that's it too. She's like making it a little more contemporary. Very much still Asha, but look at this video. It's like a breath of fresh air. Look at the little things in her hair. She's so cute and so talented. I think this is a good one for her. I hope it does well.
I hope so.
For someone like me, I've not still been able to get over the
very first album
back in 2007, self-titled Asha.
Yeah.
The fact that she's not been able to, I don't think she's chasing commercial success, but I think that just happened.
She's doing really well.
No, she's doing really well because she charges a premium for her live gigs.
Quality, not quantity, you know.
But as a Nigerian, we like our Afro pop, and she's just there.
Okay, all right. Then I guess we have two very different opinions there. But let's move on now to our next story. Buju wants you to call him by his name, Benson, spelt BNXN. Now, the singer announced on Friday that he's changing his professional name from Buju to Benson, complete with a video for the official announcement. Let's take a look. Why did he wake up and say he wanted to change his name? I really liked Buju because it was very different. Buju to your ears.
No, but Benson is his real name.
Benson actually works.
But why is he not spelling it like it is? Why do you have to still flip it? Why? Okay, if it wants to be Benson,
There's also something about being not the most famous with the one, being the one to have the name and not being the most famous with it. Now, the more famous Buju that we know is Buju Banton. So as Buju in Nigeria begins to get more famous, and we know he will because his music is amazing, you wouldn't want that crisscross. But I don't know. I wouldn't know if I wouldn't know if. But is he as big as Buju Banton?
Only Benson.
No, Bobby Benson used to be the deal back in the day.
Buju Banton is worldwide international dancehall star.
Agreed.
Yes.
Bobby Benson.
And Bobby Benson was something too.
I want you to get your thoughts on this, Timmy. So what do you think? Should he have changed it? Should he have left it?
I'm very okay with the fact that he has changed his name. He's not the first artist to change his name. We have the artist formerly known as Prince. We have Puff Daddy that changed his name to
like
P.
3
Diddy,
times.
Oh, he's Love now.
He's Mr. Love now.
So I mean, I don't have any issues with it. And the fact that he also came out with a video to announce the name change.
Like he's taking it very seriously, you know, and that's why I thought it would be important to bring it to, you know.
No, but the point is, for me, if anyone changes, if any artist changes his name or her name, I always feel it's a sign of insecurity or a sign of evolution.
Yeah, okay.
For example, Wizkid, for some particular reason, has outgrown that name Wizkid.
Yeah, he's now Big Wiz, yeah.
Whether it's Big Wiz, Mashallah, or whatever you want to call him.
But he didn't make an announcement. I like that because it just happens. Before everybody started calling him Big Wiz.
Yes, okay. But, Puff Daddy, same thing. I think his is an evolution.
All right, then. Basically. Let's move on to our next story. Nigerian Hype, and I was just talking about this last week Friday, if you remember. Goya Meno and Neptunes have now dropped the official music video of this smash tune song that took over the charts in late December. Of course, this music video is directed by Mr. Mo Musa. Let's take a look and see if it matches up to what the song is. I don't know whether they shot this video. Maybe it was after Friday. They're like, we can't do this. We have to come back with our own video. I mean, this definitely is better than what was on the internet before, or what was on YouTube, or what is currently on YouTube, rather. And I don't know why they waited this long, because that particular video already amassed about 8 million views. So I hope this particular one, you know, with the buzz still going up, but in my mind, it's already reaching its peak. So it's about to start,
And
going.
so that's what happens when you don't have a proper team. Yes, record label. You don't have the proper team with you, because the proper team would have probably seen this a mile away, that you need a video to take this particular movement, not just the song, like the movement to the next level.
He didn't even have his streaming set up earlier on when the
Yes.
song was hit. Like
So-
there was issues
do you think
over
this
who wrote
is
the
a
song.
never? This is too late. Do you think this is too
No,
late?
no, I still think he
I don't
can
think
capitalize
so.
off of it.
But
this is
no,
a
the
lesson.
point is-
This should be a lesson to musicians.
He
out
would
there.
have been able to make more off YouTube by trying to
With the
monetize
third-
the
with-
video if he had
yeah.
actually come out with it earlier.
I mean, I feel like even with what is up there now, I'm sure he's probably, they're making money off the back end, because regardless of what it is, it already has 8 million views. But you know what? Congratulations to him, and should keep soaring. Our last story, of course, Afrofusion artist and founder of High School Concerts Initiative, Gaze Baba, is set to release his new album titled Decade After. Now, his sophomore album, A Decade After, had an exclusive premiere and listening session on Sunday at the Alliance Francaise Mike Adenuga Center. During the chat, he recalls a series of activities that led to the production of each track. The album, Decide After, is a 13-track project that strongly touted to impact and shape the culture with a wide range from veteran producers ID Kabasa and DJ Clem. The album is due for release across platforms this February 2022. Let's take a look.
I understand this is the second album. I think he's given it some time to do a second album, so he's worked hard on it. On each individual song. That's what I got from the presentation tonight and from the people who are close to him, who worked with him. That every song has a story, every song has a history, personal history. So I think good music has to evolve. You cannot just spin it out like that. So I think he just has to keep following his instincts, his creative instincts, and his inner voice, so to speak. And I have no doubt there will be many more good albums to come out in the years to come.
He's a young person. He's the future of the continent, and he has to say the things that he needs to say as the future of our continent. And I'm very impressed myself. All I can say is that the future is great for all the young people who can sing, who can dance, who can play soccer, who can play karate, whatever it is, because I saw he was quoting Bruce Lee there. So I think we have a great future with young people, because the continent of Africa belongs to the youth.
I've been in the industry for a little over a decade, so I wanted to capture that journey and that story in music, in art, and just capture my journey, with music. So I did A Decade After. It's my sophomore album. I wanted the theme of the album to be like, the journey so far, the ups, the downs, and the aspirations that still lie ahead of us.
This is a body of work that is not just your regular, go to the studio, you vibe, and you just couple stuff together to split. But this is a well thought out piece of artwork, a well thought out conversations. Like, when we're talking inside, we said all of the songs were coming from conversations that we had in the studio, some of the conversations that people feel on the streets, some of the conversations that are going on in our mind, which was why I said, I don't just want to call this music, but this is consciousness.
He's a great artist.
Yeah.
One of those guys that you just put that he's not been discovered yet. He's really good.
Yeah, that's what we do.
He's a gospel artist, but
Yeah.
doesn't brand himself as a gospel artist.
Oh.
I know him from back in the day. He did a good video with some of the biggest producers. He's working with ID Kabasa for close to
ID
10
Kabasa
years.
is huge, and that's why we do Music Mondays, okay, to bring to your attention all the new and
Go,
recurring
Gaze Baba.
artists.
Love the guy. Love the guy.
See you
I must
tomorrow.
say.
Thank you
very
so
much.
much, Shaitan, for coming and giving us all those updates.